Tonight, a fast food manager busted the man accused of sexually assaulting a 15-year-old girl at a Waterford Burger King.
I was scared. He threatened me, and he said, "You're not allowed to quit. You're not allowed to tell on me."
Tonight, that teenager breaking her silence. Here's what she told 7 Action News reporter Simon Shaquette, and a warning. Some of what you're about to hear is graphic in nature.
A former Burger King worker says at just 15 years old, she was robbed of her innocence and self-esteem, forced to live in fear. Now her former boss is facing 2 counts of criminal sexual conduct in the 3rd degree.
Limited, that green card right there.
7 Action News cameras are rolling as Waterford police arrest former Waterford Burger King manager Daniel Bertram after a lengthy investigation. Police say they found disturbing evidence of sexual assault on a prior employee, just 15 at the time. Bertram had nothing to say about it back on November 7th when he was taken into custody in handcuffs.
You do have the right to remain silent.
And also kept quiet at his arraignment in court. But his alleged victim is refusing to stay silent now.
I'll never forget the first day you touched me in a freezer, sticking your hands in my pants and telling me to be quiet.
She's a teenage girl whose face we aren't showing you to protect her privacy. In a letter she hopes to one day read to Bertram, she describes being repeatedly violated and humiliated.
You pushed me into the corner of the stall and you forced my clothes off. I was so scared, a fear that I cannot explain to anyone. Christmas break 2016. I lost my virginity at age 15.
Police say it all happened at this now closed Burger King location on Dixie Highway in Waterford. Then general manager Daniel Bertram, the same man who hired her in July 2016, allegedly first began with vulgar talk.
And he would tell other guys I was a and like I said, I was super shy. I was just too scared to say anything to him.
From there, she says he got physical only weeks later.
And then he put his hand in my pants. I didn't know what to do, and then he was like, "If you tell anyone, they're not going to believe you, so don't even try it."
She says months of silence left her feeling helpless and powerless.
He told me that he would tell people that I stole money from the store. I would try to push him off or push him away or kick at him or whatever, and it was always him against me.
There's the grooming stage where the perpetrator may make statements or say things to a victim, get themselves close to that person. Then the assault would take place, and then there comes the threats.
Waterford Police Chief Scott Underwood tells us the case is any parent's worst nightmare.
It affects certainly not only the victim, but it will affect families.
As for trying to report it, she says she told coworkers and complained internally, but nothing changed.
No one asked me about it. No one questioned me about it.
In mid-2018, after 2 years of alleged sexual assault, she quit, only to find out a new Burger King opened nearby, where Daniel continued on as general manager overseeing young girls.
Grand opening, he cut the ribbon with the Waterford Commerce there.
Her father, whom we're only identifying by the name Patrick, says a lack of transparency only made things worse.
For HR to say to the police, yeah, we did end up firing him because we had 3 sexual harassment cases that all matched, but we didn't have anything on tape.
I have nightmares about it all the time. I have a fear of being around other men that are unfamiliar to me.
We went to Bertram's home to get a response from him, but no one answered. Our phone calls also went unanswered. His attorney later only telling us he denies the allegations. Bertram is free on bond, now awaiting trial. And Burger King is declining comment. In the meantime, Patrick and his daughter wait for Bertram's next court appearance, December 16th at 1:30 p.m. for a probable cause conference.
This is going to be with her for the rest of her life.
Waterford police say they want to hear from anyone else who could have been victimized. If you have any information, contact them right away. From Waterford, Simon Shaquette, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Simon.